Oh, there hasn't been a voice this whole time. Great. Welcome. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Uh, we're supposed to um have people visit. Oh, God voice. Hey, hi, it's me, God right now on God voice. I want to say hi. Look, there was a whole intro. It was the whole thing. But uh the voice thingy, I was muted. Anyway, I want to welcome you to the party pen. What we do here in this most amazing place, we read this great ass book. It's called God Said, because he did not fucking say that. So, yeah, that's a thing that's happening. And we're reading it. We were reading this Ethiopian Jew fantasy nonfiction novel, but it was aggravating my soul. So we're reading God Said What? Because I did not fucking say that. And plus, I was jonesing for the Old Testament because this other shit's just not cutting it. I don't know. But that's what I wanted to say. So, we are reading God right now in God voice, my unofficial biography, Das Bible, as read by yours truly. Get a redneck Bible lady, the saint of awesome, your super stone sage, Saint Nikki K the Great. Clap for her, she clap for you. Yay! I'm so happy right now. Anyway, anyway, listen, things are happening. I don't know what they are, but they're happening.
Hold on. General Biggie. General Biggie. Welcome. Look, it's so good to see you. I figured that's what I'll call you because you're a pig. So you can be General Piggy. Is that okay? Well, I mean, I'll probably accidentally call you that anyway. So you might as well say okay. Yeah, I'm going to pretend you said okay. Yeah, General Piggy. So, guess what? We are back in the Old Testament. Thank thank God, seriously, because the Old Testament is my shiznizzle. I happen to be an expert in the Old Testament, because I'm a sage and everything. So I got to be well versed in the book I go by. So I'm well versed in the book I go by. Yay. Yay. Are you so happy with me? Because I'm so happy with me. Man. I I think Miss Mudduck is coming today, but she might be over on YouTube. But I am gonna uh what does posthumously mean? Because I might be telling you guys hi posthumously from Miss Mudduck, who may be here. Is that what that means? I want to assume that's what that means. I know things. And okay, so here is the actual plan. I'm going to read the story of Abraham in Das Bible. And then I'm going to read the story of Abraham in this fantasy nonfiction Jew Bible over here. Because that's fucking fantasy nonfiction bullshit. So I'm going to read the story of Abraham that's in Das Bible. And then I'm going to read the fantasy version of Abraham in this other book. Because this shit was pissing me off. Because I've forgotten more about the Old Testament than some people will ever know about the Old Testament. So I have to refresh my memory because I've been reading this shit for 8 years. I've forgotten so much. So we're mostly doing this for my satisfaction. Okay. So where we left off, Abraham was arguing. Well, okay. They weren't exactly arguing, but tempers might have been flared. Okay, so it might have been a slightly above normal talking because God was telling Abraham, I'll do all this cool stuff for you, and you'll own all of this land. You're going to own all of it. Well, your descendants are. And then Abe was like, the fuck you mean? I ain't even got no kids. You must be talking about some other guy. And then God was like, look, I'm telling you this what's gonna happen. So this is what's gonna happen. Right. And then the sun went down and Abraham had a dream. Yeah. He had a real big dream. And then God was talking mad shit in his head too. Like, this terrible shit is gonna happen because you just said some shit. So this is what's gonna happen. But, but, you'll be fine though. This is gonna happen way after you. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. Yeah. And my fingers aren't even crossed. And God was like, promise. So Abe is gonna live a long and luxurious life. And then he had a dream. Oh yeah, yeah, because he was like, I'm gonna do bad things to some of your descendants down the line. But don't worry about it because the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet complete. Although we have no fucking idea what that means. Okay, like zero idea of what that means. But then he goes back before he was telling him all the bad things. But that's not gonna happen yet. Don't worry about it. And then he goes back to saying, to your descendants, I give you this land, all of this shit. And he names it all off. It's at the end of Genesis chapter 15. Oh, something's happening. Shh, 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 shh. I don't know, but something's happening. Where's my coffee? Here it is. Okay. So now we are on chapter 16. 16 chapters. Oh, this is God's song. Wait a minute. There's 3 of them.
16 chapters of this fucking book. If you are bored, come have a look. Yeah, best song ever. Godarati. Buy my CD. That's GODUHROTTIE. Godarati. Buy my CD.
He's fucking out of control. I don't know, but he's out of control. God's out of control. He's got ADHD, by the way. God has super ADHD. He's out of control. And he thinks he's a singer. He thinks he's a rapper. So, yeah, that's the thing that happened. Now, Sarah, Abe's wife, had borne him no children, but she had an Egyptian maidservant. Oh, this is some this is some steady bullshit. So, Sarah, she has this maidservant called Hagar, like Sammy Hagar, only not. So anyway, Sarah had this servant called Hagar, and she told Abraham to, make some baby gravy with this lady. And Abe's like, no. And she's like, no, I need a baby. And he's like, no. And she's like, give me a baby. And he's like, fine. So he does what Sarah asked him to. Okay. And then Hagar got pregnant. And when when Hagar saw that she was pregnant, she supposedly started treating Sarah different, which I don't believe that. I think Sarah, she started finding things wrong now that she had her husband's baby. So instead of just taking the baby like she wanted to, she left it with Hagar. And then she became jealous on her own. That's just what I think. I don't exactly know. Okay. Then Sarai said, my wrong be upon you. I gave my maid into your embrace, and when she saw she conceived, I became despised in her eyes. And Abe was like, woman, leave me alone with this bullshit. I'm telling you, leave me the fuck out of it. It was your fault. It's all you. Listen, Ma. Nope. Not doing it. You forced me to do this, and I did it, and now you're being a bitch. No. Okay. And when Sarai dealt harshly with her, with Hagar, Hagar went and fled. And then the angel of the Lord found Hagar by a spring of water in the wilderness on the way to Shur. And he was like,
Yo, Hagar, what's going on? Yeah, I heard about this. Hi, Chris! It's me. I'm an angel of the Lord. I'm talking to Hagar right now. Look, she's super depressed. Look, let me tell you what happened. Look, I'm going to tell you. Because again, it's a Jerry Springer episode. Look, there's a lot of these episodes in the Bible. But I'm going to tell you what she did. Look, Hagar was Sarah's maid. You know, because Sarah couldn't have babies. And she's like, I want the baby. You know, make a baby with my servant. That's what she told Abraham. She had have sex with my servant. So the servant got pregnant, right? And then Sarah got pissed. And then she kicked Hagar out. And here we are, me, angel of the Lord. I'm finding out exactly what she thinks happened. Then I can tell her to go back. But we're not there yet, let me tell you. Okay. So, what's going on? What are you doing?
And she said, I am fleeing from the presence of my mistress.
Yeah, you need to go back because you're all like pregnant and shit. And there ain't no food or any water. You're all pregnant and shit. Go back. It'll be fine. Just don't be suspect no more. Just go back. It'll be fine.
So, oh, wait, hold on. No, he actually said more this time. There was another time. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm going to tell you everything he said because it's a lot of shit.
Okay. So, go back and you'll be fine. I will multiply your descendants exceedingly, so they shall not be counted for multitude, whatever that means. Behold, you are with child, and you will bear a son, and you will call him Ishmael. Because the Lord has heard your affliction. He shall be a wild man. His hand shall be against every man, and every man's hand against him. And he shall dwell in the presence of his brethren.
Yeah. Okay. That's the thing that's happening. Yeah. All right. Chris, there's so much more to read, but I want to read what you said. Good evening. You are getting into it. Well, nobody showed up at the beginning. Well, General Piggy did. There were supposed to be other people here, but I don't know. Wait a minute. Maybe you should tell me getting into what? You mean like fighting? No, I'm not fighting. I don't think I'm fighting. I might be fighting, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't think I'm fighting, if that's what you mean. But if you mean getting into the Old Testament, yeah, because I'm so happy. I love the Old Testament. It's my favorite book ever. General Piggy, are you still here? Are you having fun? Are you having fun yet? Are you not entertained? Yeah. Okay. I want to smoke a cigarette. No, I don't. I want to finish reading this. Okay. Oh, wait, we're almost done with this anyway. When she called the name of the Lord, who spoke to her, "You are the God who sees." For she said, "I have also here seen him who sees me." Oh, have I seen him who sees me? Therefore, the well was called Bir Lahai Roi. Observe, it is between Kadesh and Barad. And Hagar bore Abe a son, and named his son by Hagar, Ishmael. Abe was 86 years old when Hagar bore Ishmael. And remember, his dad was 70 when he had Abraham. So, we're about to go to chapter 17. If you give me 1 second, because I really do want to smoke a cigarette. Hi, General Piggy. So, what do you think so far? Isn't this story the craziest Jerry Springer episode ever? I forgot this story gets fucking out of control. Like one trailer park girl has another trailer park girl sleep with her boyfriend, and then they get like mad at each other, even though it was their idea anyway. Yeah, it's like a whole crazy thing, isn't it? Road Dog must have forgot about me. He started charging his phone and left. But we were literally talking before I went live. He set his phone down and forgot. Oh, I got a question for you, General Piggy. You know this meme that you sent me right here? Do you remember the other one that you sent me, the pig with, or this picture that had God's Tommy Gun of Fury? It was the little sheep and the wolf, but it had the Tommy Gun of Fury. Can I start? I want to use that one. But I don't know how to make it a sticker on here. If I send the picture to you again, will you make it a sticker for me? Oh, that's my cat freaking out. What do you want? Come here. Come here. Hold on, I think one of my cats is in trouble. You're fine. I think she caught a mouse and then let it go. And now she's freaking out about it. Oh, something happened. Okay. Okay. Wait, let me find you. General Samuel Field. Yeah, right there. It's the second picture up on our in our in the DM. It's the second one up. He has God's Tommy Gun of Fury. I fucking love that. Man, I swear to God, that was my favorite. That is the screensaver on my phone. That picture is absolutely fucking amazing. You did such a really good job. Like, you are the best. I don't know. Okay. Let me go back over here. Okay. Okay. So, we are on chapter 17. And God, Roddy wants to sing you a song.
Yeah. Hold on.
Hold on, here it goes.
Just like this book of stuff, singing songs. No, reading stuff we've already read.
What's it say? We're only on.
Chapter 17.
Mm. Oh, I love that song. Godorati by my CD. I'm the best rapper ever. Look, don't tell me I'm amazing.
I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. There's one more. There's one more song. God's got one more song. Yeah, but don't worry. What is this one? Let's look at it. Let's see. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Add to favorite. Submit for channel. Yeah. Man, that's fucking amazing. Look, that is my absolute favorite right there. Yeah. Because that is really that embodies Saint of Awesome. That's exactly what I look like. Only I'm emotionally unstable and I can't carry guns because I'm emotionally unstable. Wait, things are happening. Hubby had my phone. Oh, Miss Muddy! Yo, I'm so happy that you're here. You are my crutch, my rock. Look, where we've left off so far is okay. Sarai talked Abraham into getting Hagar pregnant. Okay. So, because Sarah wanted a baby. Anyway, I don't know what happened, why she didn't just take the baby, but whatever. So, Hagar gets pregnant. Sarah gets mad as shit and tries to make Abraham feel bad because she fucked around. So, Abe told her to suck it, handle it. So Sarah handled it, and it must have been in such a terrible way because Hagar leaves, and she's chilling by a well, and the angel of God comes and tells her, look, you need to go back, stop being an asshole, and go back. So she does. And so she goes back. And that's where we've left off. Oh, no. Before that, God tells her, like, you're gonna have a son and you're gonna be having descendants forever. But they're gonna hate everybody and everybody's gonna hate them, and it's gonna be a good time. So that's, you're a little upset. You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? We could talk about it because that's as far as I've got. But General Piggy and Chris are here. There's a lot of people here. Do you want to talk about it on Discord later? We'll go to that one place. Offline. Yeah. Okay. Do you want to laugh some more? Because we're about to laugh some more. So do you want to laugh? Because, man, we are in for some shit. Because Sarah's quite a character. And, uh, Lot. Oh, yeah. We're going to have to switch over to Lot here in a bit. No, we're not into Lot. We're going back to Abraham. Okay, well, let's get back to Abraham and see what God says. Okay. So, Abraham was 99 when the Lord appeared and said, Abraham.
Abraham.
Abraham. Abe. Look, I gotta tell you, I am the Almighty God. Walk before me, be blameless, and I will make a covenant between me and you. And it's not hasty. See, Nikki keeps saying it's hasty. This is not a hasty decision. It is very well thought through, probably. I know what I'm doing, damn it. This is not hasty. And I don't think I ever am hasty when I make the decision to save these people. Yeah, I know they're kind of terrible, but I love them. Yeah, we have kids and stuff. Stay out of my business. I don't know what's happening. Man. But anyway, it's not hasty. Ugh. Nikki Cave agreed my ass. Look, I don't know what's happening. And I will make my covenant between me and you, and I will multiply you exceedingly. Yeah. I'm gonna do that, damn it, because I said so.
Okay. Then Abe did the face thing, and God talked with him, saying, I'm going to say things.
Okay, I'm saying things. As for me, behold, my covenant is with you, See, not hasty. And you shall be a father of many nations. No longer shall you be called Abe, but Abe. No, not Ape. Abe. Man, get it together. I don't know what's happening. Get it together, damn it. My God. And your name is going to be Abe. Abe. For I have made you a father of many nations. I will make you exceedingly fruitful, and I will make nations of you. Kings will come from you, and I will establish my covenant between me and you and your descendants after you, not hasty in their generations, for an everlasting covenant to be God to you and your descendants after you. Also, I will give to you and your descendants after you the land in which you are a stranger, all the land of Canaan, as an everlasting possession, and I will be their God. As for you, you will keep my covenant, you and your descendants after you, throughout their generations. This is my covenant, which you shall keep between me and your descendants after you. Every male child among you shall be circumcised. Chop the tip of your dick off. Okay? That's what that means. And it shall be a sign of the covenant between me and you. He who is 8 days old among you shall be circumcised. Every male child in your generations, he who is born in your house or bought with money from any foreigner who is not your descendant, he who is born in your house and he who is bought with your money must be circumcised, and my covenant shall be in your flesh for an everlasting covenant. And the uncircumcised turtle dicks, who is not circumcised in the flesh, that person shall be cut off from his people. He has broken my covenant. Look, look, it is up to your parents to decide that. How is that your fault? If you have to do it at 8 days old, that is your parents' fault. You're going to hell because your parents fucked up. Okay. As for Sarah, your wife, she's going to be called Sarah. And I will bless her and give you a son by her. Then I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings, kings of people shall be from her.
Okay. Yeah, that's a thing. Then Abe did the face thing and laughed and said in his heart, look, I don't know about all the I'm like 99 and shit. And she's 90. Like, are you serious? I don't know. I don't know. And then God was like,
You stupid motherfucker. What? Shut the fuck up. Are you kidding? Shut up. I told you she was going to give you a kid. And you're going to name him Isaac. Yeah, you can't even name him what you want. Take that. And I will establish my covenant with him. Yeah. And with his descendants after him. And Ishmael, I have heard you. Behold, and I have blessed him, and will make him fruitful, and will multiply him exceedingly. He shall beget 12 princes, and I will make him a great nation. But my covenant is going to be with Isaac, whom Sarah will bear you at this set time next year. So take that. Mic drop.
yep. So Abe took Ishmael and all who were born in his house. He did that and chopped the tip of their dicks off. And the same day, God said to him, Abe was 99 years old when he was circumcised, and Ishmael was 13. That very same day, Abe was circumcised and Ishmael. Why do we say that twice? Do they get paid by word to write Das Bible? Okay, so everybody got circumcised. Hey, Doug, look, I was wondering, you started charging your phone and forgot about me. Is that what happened? Because I guess that was what happened. And also, I think we got time to read God's last song. But let's do something. I don't know what we're gonna do. I lost my pipe. I had a cute little wooden pipe. And now I don't know what I did with it. I don't know. Oh look, I got a one hitter. Oops, something happened. Something happened. The cat just knocked. Oh my god. The cat just knocked the treats off the shelf and is eating them on the floor in the dining room. Well, the art room over there. It was supposed to be a dining room, but it became an art room because Dustin and them do arts and crafts. Miss Muddy, are you still here? You know, I'm trying to talk to everybody. Is everybody even still here? I probably one of those podcasts that you put on mute. I didn't forget you. Yeah, it's kind of hard to forget me once you see me. It's kind of hard to forget me. I leave a lasting impression. Sometimes bad, most of the time good though, but I can be highly embarrassing, because I got a lot of brain injuries. That's why I'm not allowed to really go out in public because I say offensive things thinking I'm helping. Turns out that's not helping when you tell people things. It's very bad. And it gets me in a lot of trouble. That's why I can't really go places. It it is a whole thing to get somebody to take me outside. But sometimes they let me go to the weed store. Did I ever tell you about the lady I met at the weed store? She had a really big butt, okay? And then I told her she had a really big butt. And then she proceeded to tell me, oh, good, because I was up all night doing cocaine. I was wondering what I looked like. And I said, well, you didn't exactly look like somebody who's been up all night doing cocaine. Miss Muddy, what do you think about this story of Abraham so far? Because you kind of know this story as good as I do. What do you think about it? Well, the whole Sarai getting, or Sarah making Abraham have sex with her. Look, what do you think about the whole trailer park drama that's going on between Sarah and Hagar? Like, what the fuck is really wrong with Sarah? Like, I mean, I know she can't have any kids, but what the hell made her think that somebody else having a baby would make her feel better? Especially another baby by her husband. Crazy shit. What about you guys over here on Pill? Road Dog, do you know this story of Abraham? How there was a whole trailer park thing between Sarah and Hagar? Like, Sarah made Hagar get pregnant by Abraham and then got super jealous about it. Hopeless. No, don't be hopeless, Miss Muddy. Or if you're talking about Sarah, probably, but she could have did something about it. She could have took the baby. She could have, but she didn't. And I don't know uh if she was afraid of Abraham being like, give that baby back. But I don't think Abe would have done that. I think Abe would have let Sarah do whatever she wanted. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know any of that to be true. What about you over here on Pill? What do you guys think? Is this not a trailer park episode or what? It's totally trailer park. But I want to do this last chapter. Uh, no, just chapter 18 real quick because all the songs they go together sort of. Well, you should sing all the songs in one day or else it just gets fucked up. It's really it's really stupid if you don't sing all the songs in the same day. So I want to know what anybody thinks about this whole trailer park thing going on here and this thing. Oh, and about like the impromptu circumcision and the end of life. Like, what do you guys think of that? But also notice it didn't say anything about sucking blood. So the Jews that suck the penis of the baby, it is really stupid and not a thing. But again, we haven't got this far in the fantasy novel. So maybe it's in the fantasy novel, which again is not a thing. But I'm the only one that says that because I'm in love with the Old Testament. Other people think that fantasy novel is real life. Okay, get ready. Gatorati's about to come on stage. Get prepared.
Mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Gottarati has a song for you. Get ready. It's a metal song. I am singing this in the key of death metal. Yeah, because I'm the best death metal singer ever. And I'm also a pretty good rapper. Well, I'm the best rapper. My name is Gottarati. Yeah, I sing heavy metal songs. Well, like black metal, like an angry Kermit the Frog. That's what I sound like. Well, also, like every death metal singer sounds like angry Kermit the Frog. I wonder if they could talk like Kermit the Frog. Wouldn't that be some shit? Okay. Anyway, I'm about to sing you this song. All right.
Chapter 18. I already know what it says.
Chapter 18. It's shit we already read.
Chapter 18. This shit is so fucking fun.
That's why I never wanna be done.
Chapter 18. Yeah.
Chapter 18. I already know what it says. Gatorati,
Bye.
my CD.
If you need to know how to spell my name, I'll tell you.
Gotdarotee. Gatorati. Buy my CD.
Oh God, God and his ADD. Okay, here we go. Oh wow, my sock fell off. How does that even happen? How does only one sock fall off? Okay, whatever. Can't feel my feet anyway. Okay. The Lord appeared to him by the terebinth trees of Mamre. He was sitting in the tent door in the heat of the day. So he lifted his eyes and looked, and behold, three men were standing by him. And when he saw them, he ran from the tent to meet them and did the face thing and said, "My Lord, if I have now found favor in your sight, do not pass by your servant. Please let a little water be brought and wash your feet and rest yourselves under the tree, and I will bring a morsel of bread that you may refresh your hearts. After that, you may pass by, inasmuch as you have come to your servant." And they said, "Okay, fine." So Abe hurried into the tent to Sarah and said, "Go on, we need 3 plates." Yes. So Abe ran and he got him some meat and gave it to a young man and told him to make it. And he took butter and milk and the calf which he had prepared and set it before them and stood by them under the tree as they ate. Then they said, uh, "Where's Sarah?" And he was like, "She's doing woman things." And then the angel was like, "I'll be back this time. Look, because Sarah's going to have a baby." And Sarah was ear hustling and she giggled. She was like, "Huh, yeah, okay. It'll be a good time." And she laughed. Now, Abe and Sarah were old, well advanced in age, and Sarah had passed the age of childbearing. So that's why she was like, "Huh, yeah." Oh, yeah. And she giggled and was like, "Huh, yeah. And I'll be old taking care of little dude." And the Lord said to Abe, "Why is Sarah laughing?" And she was like, "Since I am old, that's not going to happen." Right? Is anything too hard for the Lord? I'll be back at this time next year, and Sarah will be bringing life. But Sarah was like, "Nah, I didn't laugh." And they was like, "Okay." Then the men rose from there and looked towards Sodom. And Abe went with them and was like, uh, and God was like, "Man, should I really be doing this? Should I tell him what's about to happen?" All right, I'll tell him because Abraham is going to be amazing, right? Mm, okay. For I have known him. Okay, so then God says a lot here. And God was like, am I really gonna hide this from Abraham? Should I let him know what I'm doing, since he will surely become a great and mighty nation, and all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him? For I have known him in order that he may command his children and his household after him, that they keep the way of the Lord in righteousness and justice. And the Lord may bring to Abe what he has spoken. And then the Lord said, because of the outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grave, I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the outcry against it that is came known to me. And if not, I will know. Then the men turned away from Abe, and he still stood before the Lord. And Abe said, all right, well, what if I could find some people? Would you destroy it? And God said, if I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare the place for their sake. And then Abe just kept going on and on. And then he was like, don't be angry with you or with me, but what what if there is somebody? And then God said, I forgot.
About God voice. Okay. Indeed, now I have taken it upon myself to speak. Oh, wait, no. And then God said, I will not destroy it for the sake of 10.
Okay. So then, as soon as he had finished saying this and speaking with Abraham, Abraham returned to his place. Okay. So that is the end of those 3 chapters. Tomorrow we'll pick up on chapter 19. So, does anything or anybody have anything before we go ahead and end it here? But if anybody's got anything, we can keep it going. There, just in case. But I don't think anybody has got anything. No? Okay. It, how much of a delay is there? Is there maybe like a delay or something? If not, then I'm just going to go ahead and end it here. Oh, this coffee is gross. It's like apple cinnamon shit, apple cinnamon fritter. It's not very good at all. Okay. Then, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to end it here. I want to tell everybody it is time to give the pillow some head. Put some lipstick on. Put a ring on it. Get it all over your face. And then give your bed linen the best ass of its life. And then have the sweetest dreams ever. I love you so much. Good night.